Hi, and welcome back to Accent Excellence. We're here at Oak Grove Elementary School, and joining me is ITRT teacher Tina Coffey. And Tina, we're here talking about technology, but this is a different type of technology than what people may think about. We're not talking about computers at all this time, something very different. What's going on?
Well, we have a PBL, which is project-based learning, and kind of a STEM project, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, going on behind me. And students are building Free Little Libraries. And Free Little Libraries is a national program where people, anybody in the community, will put a library. It looks kind of like a birdhouse, maybe a little bit bigger, in different places in their community, and then they stock them with books. And people can take a book, people can leave a book, but there's no librarian there. It's just kind of a community-based thing. So they are in the process of building one of 3 of those that are going to go in Oak Grove communities.
Where did this whole idea come from?
You know, I cannot remember exactly where it came from, but I discovered it on one of our social media sites. I follow Twitter, I follow Facebook with teachers, and I happened to see it, and I told Mrs. Downey, who's helping out with the project, about it, and we started developing a way that we could incorporate this with our 4th grade students.
It seems like this is a great opportunity because, again, you're using this for 4th grade students. This is truly hands-on learning. We talk all the time about STEM and project-based learning being hands-on, that it's not just sitting at the desk and rote memorization.
Oh, it really has been hands-on from the beginning. Students had to create a model using cardboard of their Free Little Libraries, and then they used that model, they measured, and they used that to draw blueprints, which covers a lot of math SOLs. And then those blueprints were given to students at Burton, at our Burton Center for Technology and Arts, and those students cut the wood for our students, and so now they're back trying to construct 3D shapes.
There you go. So a lot of collaboration, and of course we need to say, of course, that this was all possible thanks to the Education Foundation, and folks at home have heard us talk for years about how the Education Foundation supports teachers, and here, case in point, is one example of that.
Yes, it's very exciting. This is a project that isn't going to just be for this year. It can last 4 years to come. These guys are 4th graders, so next year they will be also working to restock and take care of their Free Little Libraries. And I forgot to say, they even planned a book drive and collected books and did advertisements for the Free Little Library, all using iPads. So
a whole lot of stuff that's going on. You know, here's the thing, though. You can see that these kids are getting real-world, literally hands-on experience, but at the same time, they're also learning about being active and giving back to the community.
I know, that's the great part. The community piece is really what sold us on this, and we're very excited to have these in places around the Oak Grove community.
Yeah, give me some of the ideas. Where are some of the folks that they're going to be located?
Well, we have some, one is going to be located at Garce Mill Apartments. We have some students that live there, and so they're working on one for there. We will have one outside of the Oak Grove School. We decided to put it outside so that even when the school was closed, people could still come and get books to read. And then our hope is to put one in the Oak Grove Park. We're working with the Parks and Rec to see if that would be possible.
And so it's just a simple thing of, if you got a book, give a book. If you need a book, come take a book. Yeah.
Yes, it's a very easy thing, and our students have decided they want books of all different ages, so we'll have children's books, we'll have books for grown-ups, we'll have all sorts of reading.
And not only do we talk about, you know, that this is promoting STEM, but how would you would sit there and think that wood and screws and glue, it promotes reading too?
It really does. So we tied this all in with a couple of books to begin with about the importance of literacy. One was The Librarian of Basra, which is about a librarian who saves books in Iraq because how important books were in Iraq. And then there was another one called, I can't remember the name of the book, but it was about a teacher that rode horses and brought books to people in Appalachia when back in the days when students weren't bused to school. So we've tied it in with the importance of literacy, and then our kids, so they read those books, and now they're gathering books to read even more.
And that's part of the exciting part, is spreading the joy, spreading the fun that is reading. And there's a lot still to go on with this particular project, and not only to have construction, but then also, you know, you got to kind of make it look good, don't you?
Yes, painting is next on. Once we get them built, the students will be painting them, and then we still have to mount them. They'll be designing some landscaping for where these are going, and then of course we'll be filling them with books, and we're planning book plates to go inside the books so that people know where the books came from.
Fantastic. And What do you really hope that the students take away from this?
Well, a lot of things. First off, a love of reading. So that's main. That's the important thing. And then also skills that they can transfer into their real world. They're using drills. They're using glue. They'll use other tools too. We're putting grooves on these, so hammers and nails. And also some math skills that are built into everyday life. So it's a little bit different to have to measure and construct a real 3D shape versus doing one on a test or a worksheet. So they're getting to learn how to apply the skills that they learn in the classroom hands-on in real life.
It's a fantastic project. It's a little libraries project here at Oak Grove Elementary School. And as this gets going on, we hope that you come out and take advantage of it wherever these libraries end up being. So Tina, thanks so much for being with us. Good luck with the program.
Thank you.
And folks, stay right there because we're still building a lot more Accent Excellence still to come.